But the argument they're making now...
But remember, they denied due process to the African-American black slaves. They denied...
That's why we had the whole 3/5 fucking...
They denied due process to the Japanese Americans during World War II when they...
That's why we ended up putting 150,000 something...
Japanese
internment camps. Not just Japanese, but anybody who looked Asian.
Right.
Internment camps, they called them internment camps instead of concentration camps.
But they were
fucking concentration camps.
Yeah, but my point is like the argument they're making is that like, no, they meant like just American citizens, but it doesn't work that way. This is why, and I was saying this before we started recording, this is why we should stop teaching people what to think and start teaching people how to think.
Well, we can't do that.
If it doesn't work for the person who is here illegally, which I don't even agree with that terminology, but we're going to use their terminology. If it doesn't work for the person who's here illegally, then it can't work for me. Because you can't know that I'm a U.S. citizen without checking my papers, and that's a part of due process.
It's really, if the Republican Party was just not being racist and really wanted to fix the problem of having people here without the proper documentation to ensure that they pay their taxes, they would go after the people who pay them. They would go after the farmers who employ them. They would go after Smith in Nashville, who has his kitchens full of people that are not...
they would go after Kid Rock.
They would, right.
Are you a nerd with a taste for deep dives and a side of cheeky laughs? Meet FN White People, a podcast where a married duo of geeky philosophers debates everything from the state of politics to the eternal question, who truly is the best Batman? Tune in for witty banter and uncensored opinions you didn't know you needed. Trust us, you'll laugh, you'll think, and you'll definitely want to argue back. Find us wherever you get your podcasts or give us a click at fnwhitepeople.com. Get ready to geek out.